I love my sport because there are so many great opportunities. You meet so many amazing people and see so many great sights, and it gives you the opportunity to win grand finals and share with the team amazing experiences. I support Sport for Women Day because female athletes deserve the amount of credibility that their male counterparts get, and the more females growing up playing sport, the better. It's great for lifestyle, great healthy way of life, and yeah, I support Sport for Women Day. Get there.
I'm Tameka Butt and I'm a Westfield Matilda.
Hi, I'm Elise Kellond-Knight and I play football for the Westfield Matildas.
Being a full-time athlete, it can be quite challenging, but I think Griffith has really made that easy for us through the sports college.
I think with the sports school, they've been really accommodating. They've allowed us to, change exams around and really fit our training schedule.
They've helped us balance, study and playing, and allowed us to really put the time and effort that we need to put into our football to become great athletes and play at the top of the world stage. I think, without Griffith's help, I probably wouldn't be able to do it.
Being at an athlete-friendly university, I think we'd find studying extremely difficult. But with Griffith's help, it's been a breeze.
I play for the Matildas, striker.
And thanks for coming down to Sport for Women Day, Sarah. Why do you think it's important to support initiatives like this?
I think it's very important, and I think it's important for the athletes to get involved because, we were these girls at one stage, and to see the turnout today is pretty exciting that there's so many females playing sport. But I do think it's important for us to be involved because without role models for these girls, I guess they don't really have too much to aspire to. And I think those things are very important, and that Sport Hydrant have got behind this and created a day like this. It's pretty good.
And speaking of role models, how important is it for these young girls to see women's sport on television?
It's very important. A lot of girls, especially in Sydney, are growing up watching rugby league, and I don't know how much control we actually have over that, but I think if we increase the awareness, I guess with days like today, and the girls can interact with their role models and be able to be exposed to that a lot more, I think it's great. But moving forward, we do need to, I guess, like you said, increase the awareness through the media. So we're making small steps. But
yeah, you would see down here in Canberra United get a lot of attention from the Canberra Times. What's lacking in, say, Sydney, where you play with the media? Why isn't that happening up there, do you think?
To be honest, I think we have a little more competition than you do in Canberra. We're fighting not only with the rugby league and the AFL. I don't feel like the female sports work together. I feel like Sydney FC could probably work together with the Sydney Swifts, and that could just work a lot better if we all work together. But it's a little more congested up there, and I think we're all vying for a few more positions up there.
And in terms of what's happening with the W-League at the moment, there's been a lot of talk from the A-League clubs about ditching their W-League sides. What do you have to say to that?
I don't really know too much to comment, but from what you read in the paper, I don't know if they're the true opinions and thoughts of the A-League bosses. And it's only a couple, so I can speak for Sydney FC when I say that they hugely support the women, and our budget has increased, which proves that. So I think that it might be one or two clubs, but overall I think that as a business, these clubs see the potential in women's football, and you only have to look at the numbers increasing to see that. So from a business perspective, it's silly to ignore that much of the market.
And I know it's probably not going to happen, but how would it affect you and other players and the potential for the game if there was no W-League?
It'd be a really sad thing. I feel like we'd, after taking 5 steps forward over the last 10 years, I feel like we'd be taking 10 back, and it'd be pretty heartbreaking to see that happen. Everybody talks about what it's done for the Matildas, and it's increased our depth. And if you look at, I think you could easily say there's at least 30% of the Matildas have been are a product of the W-League, and the likes of Caitlin Ford, and I feel like it's a place in a safe environment for them to be able to hone their skills and improve before they do head overseas.
Yep.
I support Sport for Women Day because I just think it's a great initiative. I also think it's a great opportunity for us sportswomen to get together. We have so much in common and really only get to spend a lot of time, at a tournament like in the Olympics or something like that. But I think that, they understand what women go through to get to the top, and I think someone used the word time poor, and I think that's I think it's important for people to understand what female sports people go through, and I just think that Sports for Women Day kind of captures that, and everybody out there can get together and celebrate what we achieve.